don't go over schedule. No promises, boys, but we do look to have an earlier tournament end today. But hey, that comes down to you guys. If you guys can end out your games quickly, then fuck, we'll be done before 5. So let's fucking go. Let's get it. I won't get as drunk that way either. So I mean, that's can be either seen as a positive or a negative for the viewer experience. I know. So we didn't actually post any of the. We posted one game on YouTube from the last tournament, but like holy fuck, I was watching my recording of the last couple games, and I was absolutely out of control, man. I was I was slurring my words together. It was just an absolute mess. And so, Dave, I want to publicly apologize to you and thank you for carrying that.
Oh, I was on the same boat with you. From what I remember, I mean,
Well, you had dragged Mike into chat a couple times, which I do remember. Which was actually fun. If you want to do that again, I'll give you admin again in the Discord.
oh yeah, then I can join the interviews as well.
Yeah. I'll do that right now. Roles admin. Okay, so I gave you admin. Can you see the other team's chats? Because I think I actually changed some of those settings.
Not at the moment.
Okay, well, anyways, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, let's get into this draft.
Let's get into this draft, Dave. What do you think of these first 3 bands coming out from both these teams?
I mean, the bands are they're good bands. I definitely like to see the Swain band from the
I have a hard time too.
whatever team that is.
That is the Baron's Little Bitches on the red side.
Little Bitches.
Baron's Little Bitches red side, and the Minions Labor Union on the blue side.
You know, Swain band's good. Annie band is good. They're all solid bands against MLU for sure. And then I really like to see the Pike band against Kitsune. You know, she's kind of a god on that shit. Other than that, you know, pretty basic.
Kitsune was a
Wukong pick.
Yeah, Wukong. We haven't seen Wukong at all in any sort of a Chango's tournament. But honestly, Kitsune has just been a god throughout the entire, throughout Changapalooza at least. We saw her on Pike. We saw her on, who else did we see her on? We never saw her on the Nami, which is what she's, technically known for as the quote unquote one trick. So with her not being banned out, we actually may see the Nami come out. I'm not sure how good of a matchup it would be into Thresh, but El Prodigy Gorda will be piloting that Thresh 99% of the time. And so with that support matchup, experience plays a big factor, right? Kitsune, whatever it is, has the experience advantage over the Thresh. And so I find in higher elos, supports are much better at positioning themselves around minions to deal with hook champions such as Thresh. So we'll see if anything like that does come out from Kitsune and she's able to pick up her signature pick. But with the fourth and fifth bands coming out, Yone, Poppy, Nunu, and we'll see a final ban from the MLU. We'll be looking to round out these drafts with 2 last picks from both of these teams.
Yep, I mean, Prophet 905 is going to be allowed to play his Nico, which, I mean, from what I've seen, it's probably his best champ, so I don't think we've seen it yet, so it's going to be cool to see him on one of his more experienced champions. Sejuani in the jungle, though, there's a lot of CC coming out from Baron's Little Bitches right now, and the Jinx hard carry is for sure going to be something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, so this draft edge is actually super strong for the MLU. I'm assuming that's gonna be the Wukong jungle, the Darius top. The Darius is any Nasus's worst nightmare in the top lane. So hopefully the Darius can just completely bully the Nasus out of lane, deny his stacks, deny his scaling, and even though Baron's little bitches do have a lot of scaling champs, the Jinx, the Nasus, and possibly something, the Seraphine. Like, man, very, very strong scaling champion with her shields and heals. It looks like MLU actually have a really strong draft to answer that these late game scaling champions.
Yeah, for sure. The early game pressure of Caitlyn Thresh in lane is gonna be a lot to deal with. Gonna have to see how Nuvamax is able to push his pressure in the bot lane, and then I don't even know if Wukong can clear the jungle, but if he can, we're gonna need to see some early pressure coming out on the lanes and try and get that early win for
So
MLU.
exactly. So bot lane will be a little bit more difficult to gank with the chompers that Jinx throws out. As Wukong, he does have his jump on his dash on his E, but that dash will be stopped by that Jinx ability. We may look for. I would like to see a little bit of top lane dominance from MLU. Really get that Darius ahead because he can be an absolute menace going into the mid game, into those team fights where he can get a lot of resets with his ultimate. And Regilax, the captain of MLU, may be calling and being that team shot. Sorry, not team shot. The fucking shot caller and captain that he should be and get himself ahead in lane. Christ. But yeah, I'm very excited to see that Nico in the mid lane, and we'll see if God of String can pilot that Sejuani and make a difference in team fights and possibly be able to pick off the Caitlyn and possibly the Vigar in the mid lane.
Yeah, we need to see the captains bringing a little bit more to the team this tournament. I think take a little bit more of that leadership role, and hopefully we can see that coming out. We just saw Freak 44, spoke to him post game, and he said that it was feeling really, really good with the team. So hopefully the rest of the captains here can show us what they got.
Let's hope that they can. Yeah, this is going to be a really, really good game as well. I like both of these teams. Who am I going to give it to though? So last tournament, the MLU lost both of their games. They had a hard time getting started, but it looks like Sims has traditionally played sort of more off-meta champions. And so Castellani17 just said in chat, so much pressure on Sims to kill backline here. They lose the front to back team fights if they go even. So I think that's actually really true. Wukong has a lot of pressure on his back to perform in these fights to be able to get into the backline. But with Sejuani and Nasus standing in his way, as well as a little bit of the peel potential that Seraphine and Jinx offer for themselves personally, as well as the Nico, he is going to have a hard time getting into that back line. And it'll come down to possibly Thresh hitting some really good hooks, some nice boxes from Veigar. It's going to be a big team effort to get those fights going off. But if they can get something really good, they can absolutely wipe Baron's little bitches off the map.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's gonna be very, very difficult for MLU to find their place in this game. I mean, it might just end up being that they have to play their own game, play like a pick style game, and not really go for the team fights, because I feel like they're just gonna get dumpstered.
Yeah, it's really hard for them to find those really picture perfect moments. But if they can, like that'll be huge. But again, it just comes down to execution. They execution and communication too, because they don't necessarily want a super all. Actually, no, they don't want a big team fight, right? Like going against the Nico Sejuani Seraphine. Like this Seraphine's going to be building Moonstone Renewer into probably Staff of Flowing Water with the AP scaling on Nico Sejuani and a little bit on the Nasus ult as well. So they don't want to just stay around a fight and play it out super long. They want to find those picks, and what's going to be their silver bullet in the chamber going into this game is their communication, being like, hey guys, there's no wards here, let's sit here, let's camp this bush, let's pick out a couple members and then build those advantages, move those into objective pickups, and they'll be in a good spot if they can do that. But that is a big if going into this second round of the tournament. I would love to see it like that. That's exactly what I would love to see. We'll see if they can actually play that out as we hop into the Rift. MLU versus Barons, little bitches. Let's fucking get it, Dave.
A perfect time to grab a beer. Everyone in the chat, get a beer.
And I'll get a fucking chug. I'll get a chug for the boys. Are you in game yet? Or I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I just loaded in.
Perfect.
So, yeah, I think we're good.
I think we're good. Okay, awesome.
Okay, getting a beer.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Chang goes. Beer check, boys. Beer check. Let's get those beers going. Let's get those Manhattans going. Let's get some fucking martinis going. Boys, let's get turned. It is Burning Ape. Let's go. Venuto has disconnected. Love to see it. I will move around my champions as I did not do that last game. Yes, let's go. Oh my god. So, Sean in the mid lane against Prophet 905 on his signature Nico. This is going to be a matchup to watch for sure. Definitely a skill matchup. Positioning is super key in the mid lane. Having to watch out for both, getting ganked from both sides, on the top and the bottom side of the river. And so Malizia on the Veigar, I've seen him play it. He's super good at it. He is one of the more experienced Changos when it comes to his positioning and just like play in general. So his boxes are really going to be a difference maker in this game. In the top lane, again, we're going to see the Darius putting out a ton of pressure onto Jace. This is a matchup that should be super one-sided in favor of Darius, but we'll have to see if he can capitalize. As we see God of Strings starting at his red buff on the red side of the map.
Yeah, a weird, a little bit of a...
Okay, both of them are rooted.
Yeah, a little bit of a tri-bush camp there, getting a good amount of poking prior to the laning phase.
Which really is massive. Like, they don't have that much sustain, right? Like, the Seraphine, oh my god. I'm actually really excited to see all three of these lanes today. Kaitsune has the sustain with her heal and her shield, and that camp really put them in a really good position for this entire lane. But we'll have to see if El Prodigy can get some really nice hooks. But regardless, this lane is looking nice for the Baron's little bitches. But we'll have to see what happens. Oh my god, a lot of damage. Rooted Nuvamax. Not quite the same Nuvamax we saw on his Jhin in the past tournament, but we'll have to see how it does. Oh my god, in the top lane too, Dave, we see Venuto dropped to 1/3 of his health from that bully potential of Regilax, and he may actually go down, but no, he does walk out. The flash and the he picks up first blood. Holy shit, massive play from Regilax. Griff, the captain, picks up first blood for his team.
Yeah, really good play there from the Darius, trying to get ahead as fast as he possibly can. And the TP can be burned from the Nasus. I mean, I'm really surprised actually to see the Nasus coming out again today. I don't know if Venuto's known for his Nasus at all, but I think it is actually a quite a good pick here. Uh, Seeing as all the games last tournament went so long, but we're gonna have to see how it works out. It's already got one loss today. Nuvamax though, really, really low health. It's getting a little bit scary. No health potion left. He does have the fleet footwork, so he might be able to heal up a little bit, but it looks like he's just gonna go back to base.
He does decide to do that, and Kaitsune will take a tower shot, and she is put pretty low, but she will be in a pretty comfortable spot with the enemy ADC going back to base, as well as the Wukong in the top lane, who's looking for a gank onto the Nasus, looking to shut him down, and he is forced to flash out, but yep, that will be MLU forcing the flash out of the top laner. He is going to be left summonerless in the top lane, and that is despite the fact that he didn't actually get a kill, really nice for Regilax and the rest of his laning phase.
Yeah, Darius has already gotten a base off. He's got the pickaxe. And Nasus, I mean, he's not going to even be able to walk up to the creeps. I'm really interested to see how the Darius pushes his advantage here. He's going to get the hook off, but the Wither's going to come out.
Yeah, so I really love the fact that Regilax did back after that first kill that he got. That puts him in a really position for the rest of this lane for him. And Venuto is just, he's going to have a hard time backing this entire rest of his lane unless God of String can find a gank onto Regilax. He does miss his Q, but okay, he does walk out. That's fine. But he's looking for a little bit more, and it looks like Regilax maybe actually be able to pick up a kill. He's forced to flash out. God of Strings is going to go back to his jungle and do that walk of shame, but Regilax is really showing his dominance in the top lane.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see him be able to keep his creep score up too, though, because it looks like the Nasus, he's not really falling behind other than that first blood. And it would be really cool to see him look for some kind of lane dominance without having to actually kill his opponent. That's the type of thing that we are looking to see in Los Changos here. A hook coming out onto the Seraphine, though.
Oh my god, the heal and the Guardian are able to keep the Kaitsune alive, but the Dragon is going to go down to Mishambo, and with that, MLU picks up the first Dragon of the game. Yeah, and building off of what you were saying there, Dave, I would love to see, okay, so right now, the Regilax, so Griff is just hard pushing this wave. He used his Q on it. He was actually in a position where he could have frozen that lane and denied those minions from Venuto. But he just decides not to do that. He just auto pushes that wave into turret. He thinks that's the only way to play it, but that's a little bit of a blunder and something that, again, the experience would teach you is like the best way to do things. Prophet Not 5 is in the bot lane, possibly looking for some sort of a dive onto the MLU. Nuvamax is quite low, very low mana as well, and it looks like the root does land, but it's going to be enough damage to pick him up, and they may be looking for a second kill, but no. El Project Gordo is sticking around, but no minions for Baron's Little Bitches to continue on with a second dive there.
Yeah, 2 plates already gone over to the Jinx and a kill there. It's going to be a very big advantage, and I don't even think there's any way to take this Jinx down if the Seraphine's around. I mean, she's just going to be so far away in fights. Like, Darius is going to need to use all of his summoners, the flash and the ghost, to even get close to her. And I mean, the peel potential of the Seraphine and the rest of his team, I mean, I think this game might already be over.
I think it is too. So yeah, that's super astute. This is one of those team comps from MLU that you need to get ahead and you need to really push your early game advantage with the Wukong making early ganks. Not you're fine actually just not farming for a little bit. So now that Wukong is 6, I would like to see him showing up in like all 3 lanes, at least mid lane and top lane, to try to make some sort of a difference. But yeah, Veneto is being taken low. Oh, in the bot lane, a big fight pops out, and New Max is forced to flash out. The flay lands from El Prodigy Gordo, but they look like they are on the back foot after a big trade from the Baron's little bitches. Oh my God, Dave, this is quite interesting. I think you're completely right. This is very close to being over, but the flash in from Michambeau is able to possibly pick up the kill onto Kaitsune, and it does! And he's looking for a second kill. The hook lands onto Schmapt, and the kill lands onto, oh my God, onto the Caitlyn, and the Excited pops up as well. Oh my God, is he going to die to that auto attack? No, but he probably has the... I think does he pick this up? Oh my God, killed the mid lane too, though. He's chasing, he wants this. This is fucking a little bit greedy from him. And he does. Shut down onto the Jinx. Christ almighty. I'd actually be very curious to see what happened in the mid lane. Dave, were you watching that at all?
In the mid lane, I mean, the Nico just got boxed, got full comboed, and ulted down from 25% health.
Yeah, and that's all it takes, right?
It was just a good Veigar combo.
Yeah, and that's the real power of an experienced Veigar there. Michambeau does steal the blue buff from God of String. Yeah, so that gank from Wukong was super important. And like, you were saying that this game is possibly over at this point. But with the 5-2 kill lead for the MLU, it actually may not be over. Again, we're going to need to see consistent pressure from this jungler to keep this team alive. But I still don't really know if that's going to be enough to keep them in this game.
Yeah, this Jinx is so far ahead. I don't even know if it's enough. At this point, she's just going to continue to scale way harder than this Caitlyn, and I think it's just over.
Looks like the El Prodigy is a little bit caught. Michambeau, both junglers on both of the sides, they trade dashes there and make nothing out of the rest of that, but that's okay. A little bit unlucky for the Wukong that Sejuani was in that bot lane as well, or else he may have been able to pick up another kill and put some more pressure on the map for himself, but that's okay. He's sitting on 2 kills. Similar CS to his enemy jungler. Oh, flash in the top lane though onto Veneto. He's slowed. He is getting stacked on, but no, not enough damage to pick up a kill. But Veneto is dropped extremely low. And Dave, so we're seeing the top lane. There isn't that much of a CS differential between these two, but there is developing a kill potential. In the bot lane, the ult misses from Kaitsune, and she will go down, but so will Prodigy Gordo. And Malizia is taking Dragon aggro. He's dropped to half of his HP with God of String chasing behind him. And we'll see if Baron's little bitches are able to pick up this dragon with the 3 members of the MLU on their back feet. But no, it looks like they're just electing to not go for the dragon at this point. But in the mid lane, she popped. Oh my God. Yep, that's going to be the kill onto Nico. And this is exactly what we want to see from Michambeau. This cross-map pressure from this super gank-heavy jungler.
Yeah, I think a little bit of a mistake there. Nico trying to go for the kill, but not knowing that the jungler's there. But Veigar maybe go down to the Sejuani here.
He's in trouble, but the bot lane of the MLU is here to back them up. And Kaitsune may be in trouble herself. Malizia is not. He may survive, but he goes down. But the rest of MLU are going to be picked up from Shapopt. And oh, Michambeau does survive for now, but no, he will go down. That is 4 kills going. Oh my God, in the top. Oh no, sorry, no. Who else died there? Yeah, man, they were just picked apart there.
Yeah, this Jinx is getting very far ahead now. I think it's. I mean, from what we've seen so far from Shapopt, I really don't think he's gonna make any mistakes in late game. He's not going to allow the MLU to get any opportunities. on him, and it's just gonna be over from here.
Yeah, I mean 5-1, 350 gold shutdown, up 40, almost 50 CS over Nuvamax. It's really, really hard to come back from that, and Jinx just is able to put out such consistent and strong damage throughout team fights. And she has a whole shit ton of peel to boot, right? Like she can just sit comfortably in the back line, not have to worry about the Darius or even honestly the Wukong as well. And yeah, so we're looking for a Spop to carry this game. The Pierogi power coming out big, and it doesn't look like Regilax has been able to push that lead quite enough in the top lane to make a huge difference going into the mid game.
Yeah, he's only up 10 CS at this point. I mean, Nasus is gonna have no problems towards the late game. Just needs to not die anymore, and he'll be good to go. The only thing that I can think of is maybe Veigar will be able to build enough damage, but we're gonna have to see how the rest of this game goes.
Yeah, so the Veigar does have like extremely strong damage, especially against Nico and Seraphine and the Jinx, but that is mainly single target damage when it comes down to how that kit plays out, and he may be able to burst down one member of Baron's Little Bitches. But we'll have to see if he can do anything else. But Mishima with a big ult, and the Kaitsune is able to charm him, and does go down. Christ, that is a big play from Kaitsune. We've seen some big ults from Kaitsune this game on the Seraphine, and seeing how influential that ult can be in these fights.
Yeah,
Fucking
it's
broken
gonna...
champion, man.
Oh, but a kill in the mid lane.
Okay, yep. So he is building up that advantage there. But in the bot lane, El Project Gordo will go down. The ult is used from God of String to pick that up for his team. And Jinx picks up another kill. 7-1, Dave. This is huge for Baron's Little Bitches.
They stayed a little bit too long in the bot lane there and just ended up going down. I mean, their turret was low and they stuck around and ended up getting punished for it. It's looking actually pretty clean from Baron's Little Bitches here.
It really is. Oh my god, but Michambo is looking for another kill here, possibly. Kaitsune doesn't have ult development, but man, oh my god, that lockdown from Seraphine just stops Wukong in his tracks every single time. He's able to get his dash in, but really not that much else after that, which is really, really tragic, because he's getting really good opportunities to come in on behind these guys, but can't pick anything up off the back of that.
Yeah, some really good spacing coming out here from the Jinx. She's able to make sure that she's not getting engaged on for free, and the rest of her team is doing a really good job at keeping this Wukong off of her. And I mean, if we just saw that there, I don't know if there's any way late game for this Wukong and Darius to change that. I mean, I think it really just seems doomed.
It's pretty much doomed from champ select in this game. Yeah, again, I really like this comp from Baron's Little Bitches. Like they again seem like they know what they're doing. Like they want to have a nice comp, and I think what that comes off the back of is Kaitsune's ability to be so she can just play any champion it seems like she wants to. Like she has a lot of really strong champions and a good mastery of their kits and combos, and that's been a really, really big difference in the bot lane. That's what's led to Spop being 7-1 on the Jinx, and what's going to lead them to just like a really strong mid and late game, if it even gets to late game.
I agree. I mean, you know, we can nitpick as much as we want, but from what I can see, it's looking really good. I mean, The only things that I could say is like, you know, the looks like she's going for the Chemtech Purifier. That is a little bit interesting to me. Dive in the top lane though, potentially here.
Yep, possibly. And the turret goes down to the Herald, and the, Venuta is picked up. I'm surprised that turret actually hadn't gone down earlier to Darius and his pressure. He is 3-0 at this point, as the Herald will make its second charge into the tier 2 in the top lane. But with that being said, there is 2 members of Baron's Little Bitches in the mid lane pushing down their own tier 2. And they are going to pick up something as well off the backs of that play in the top lane. Not quite the kill as well, but a lot of ability to use the map to however they want with that. So the tier 1 and the tier in the mid lane and the tier 1 in the bot lane. So good for them for seeing that there was something happening in the top lane. They can't rotate to that fast enough to go help with that. So let's just pick up the turret in the mid lane.
Yeah, they took a little bit of a loss in the top side, but made sure that they gained it back in the bot side, and looks like it's turned out just fine for them. Darius, though, looking for a chase here in the bot lane.
Oh, man. That slow from Kaitsuna just stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he wastes Ghost there, unfortunately. But, man, Kaitsune is really, really fucking MVP material for a BLB. And they made it all the way to the finals last tournament. They're looking like they may actually be making it all the way there today as well. But, yeah, and with the Crickaholics losing their first game, they may go uncontested. Maybe Many Fish will be there to stop them dead in their tracks, but we'll have to see what happens. This game is sort of a foretold conclusion. There isn't that much of a gold advantage for Baron's Little Bitches, but they do have one dragon over the MLU. And their comp just scales so much better into this late game. They just need to... they actually don't need to do anything, right, Dave? Like they can pretty much just keep farming. Let's play maybe a little bit safe and try not to get picked off from Mishimbo and the Darius or the Vagar, but they are in no. That nice. Okay, Mishimbo's just dead, but they're in a good position. Nice flash from him though to get out of there.
I mean, so far from what I've seen, I mean, I might have to take back my Many Fish prediction. This is looking really, really nice so far. The only things that they really need to clean up is just not dying in the solo lanes, and they're going to be cruising to a victory.
Yeah, so Nico 0-3 as well as the 0-3 Nasus in the top lane, but a fight breaks out in the mid lane. Big ult from Kaitsune. They're able to pick up the kill onto Goddess String actually, and Mishimbo is looking to pick up another kill onto Kaitsune. She's looking to go down, and it looks like she may be able to walk out. It depends on that beautiful snare from Nico lands, but so does the hook onto Nico, and she does go down. 2 members of Baron's Little Bitches are going to die at the hands of the MLU. Christ, these guys, they are not going to go down without a fight, though, eh? Man. Woo!
Yeah, it looks like they're actually trying to take advantage of every opportunity they can get. And, I mean, sure, they lose some turrets in the top lane, but, I mean, they're going to have to... Oh, that was so close.
So close.
They really... I mean, sure, they got some kills, but they need to get more out of this map advantage. I mean, all they did was go and collect some waves.
And I'm here, and Dave, quick update. It looks like Crocaholics picked up a win for themselves in the losers bracket, so they will be moving on, which is very exciting for them. But with 22 minutes into this game, they're asking if 24 minutes and 40 seconds is the record. I'm not sure. We'd have to look back at the VODs for the first tournament. But it would be very close. And Crocaholics are known for their very fast wins which has made them just like such a fucking strong team in this tournament, and it makes me happy because I love fucking fast games, and I know you do too, Dave. We want to get out of here on time today, but hey, fuck, we may not be with the way that this game is going. But the fourth dragon of the game is going to be started by the Baron's little bitches, and it drops to 2k health. Another fight breaks out. Mishambo is in the backline, but he's going to go down, and so is the... Oh my god, this is so close. The red team does steal to take the dragon, and this is so close. Ultimate members are so close to not... Oh my god. But it does go 3 kills to 1 in favor of Baron's little bitches. That is 3-2 now, and with... Yep, so 4-2-2, and... Oh my god, what is happening? Melissa's able to walk out of there. But 4 kills picked up for Baron's little bitches, as well as that third dragon for themselves. Oh my god, Dave. Big play for them.
That fight, it's really just spelling out the rest of the game. It looked like to me in that fight, the Jinx, I mean, no one was able to get onto her until she walked into a Caitlyn trap for some reason. Not gonna really talk about that. But yeah, she was full HP for the entire fight. I mean, they perfectly cut it out. The Wukong engage, it just seemed so split up from LU, and they weren't really able to get any damage down onto the back line. And
no.
I don't really know if they're going to be able to change that for the rest of the game. It's just the draft.
It's just going to keep getting harder for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Schwab that did give over his shutdown in that fight. Who did he give it to? He gave it to Caitlyn, actually.
It went straight to the Caitlyn, yeah.
Which is good for her, but, I mean...
She's going for the Gale Force Stormrazor build, which is not my favorite, but especially in this game, but yeah, she's still like a whole item behind, and the DPS it's just not going to be there.
Yeah, and as you said before, so the Seraphine did decide to go for the Chemcheck Putrifier, which gives a 60% grievous wounds on allies who cause damage, which is like very strong. Against this team, I'm not sure if he was like possibly the best item to go second, but that being said, she is up in an entire item over her enemy laner in El Prodigy Gordo, so she could pretty much buy whatever she wanted at that point and still be fine. The healing reduction will be good against the Regilax as well as Mishimbo possibly, but with the Conqueror on him, he is not actually surviving long enough to get a lot of value out of that Keystone rune that he has. So yeah, so may have been nice actually to go for the Staff of Flowing Water here instead, but it's fine. That's not going to be the thing that really changes all that much in this game.
Yeah, it looks like she is going for a third here, so should be okay. I'm happy to see
Regilax go down.
Mid lane though.
Regilax is just completely destroyed.
Happy to see that, yeah. No, I'm happy to see that she went for the Forbidden Idol instead of the double amp tome. The value from the Forbidden Idol is just way higher than getting the double amp tome.
The 10% healing power is really nice. It looks like they're camping this bush and seeing if they can possibly pick something else up onto another member of the MLU, and Venuto is able to scare off Mishambo, but Mishambo is in the back line. Will he be able to do enough damage onto the Schwab to kill him for the rest of this fight? But no, he is going to go down, and that is their 3 members, actually, of the MLU dead, and they will easily pick up this Baron, and with this Baron, this game. Hopefully,
yeah.
I mean, they should be able to end this.
It looks so
it's over. It's over. I mean, like, right now, 6k gold advantage for Baron's little bitches. As I said, a foretold conclusion. You said it earlier than I did, actually. This game is over at draft, which is really unfortunate for the MLU. Yeah, I'm really not sure what else they could have done this game to change the outcome here. I think it was just over in draft. Like, that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah, I mean, there are a few things we can nitpick at here. It's nice to see the scrying orb out of the Caitlyn. Jinx not opting for that quite yet. Maybe she just prefers that warding trinket, or I don't even know what it's actually called. But
It's just
yeah,
advanced BM, Dave. That's what it is.
I mean, it would be really nice to actually see a few more wards coming out, like the vision wards from
Yep.
Baron's Little Bitches, so they can take some control and just close this game out. But uh, I don't know. I wonder how much they're sitting on in the
This
bank.
is their last shot here. Spapt is still alive in the back line, putting out a lot of damage onto Mishinbo. Mishinbo will go down. Proper 9-5 has the nice Zonias to stay alive for a second, but El Prodigy Gordo goes down. So does Mishinbo, and with the flash from Benito, possibly the Wither coming up, he's going to look to put that Kane down, stack that Nuvamax, and end this game with Baron buffs at their backs. Oh my god, that is... Dragon Soul as well. D-Kane, put it down. Let's go, boys. Baron's Little Bitches, strong game for them. Unfortunate for the MLU that they had a bit of a draft diff there, but that's just how it be sometimes. Love the fact that we don't see an FF vote. We want these games to end naturally. I'm pretty sure you can FF these games, right? But
you can, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be the tier 3 in the top lane. And, yeah, Regilax just wasn't able to control that Nasus. Like, he had the opportunity to, and now he just will be absolutely shit-stomped by him, regardless of that early lead that he did have. Diving into the 2 towers.
I mean, a little bit of a mistake there.
A bit of an int, but they do still pick up two inhibitors. Kitsune does go down. And maybe they can actually look to extend this game a little bit. We don't want to.
The Jinx is coming in from the bot side, and she's just gonna clean up those 2 stragglers. And I don't really know if it's gonna make any bit of a difference. I mean, that's 3 inhibs.
Oh my god! But
she does get one shot.
Oh my god! Yes, she does. But that
again,
means
like, just these weird mistakes. This is the reason that we keep getting these super long games, just random ints in the late game, failure to group up as a team and just end the game. I mean, it's these types of things that I would love to see get cleaned up, but in the end, it's really not going to make that much of a difference.
I mean, the MLU are faced with 3 inhibitors that are down. Like, they are going to have super minions. A little bit of lag there. Super minions pushing into their nexus, and I mean, what the Baron's Little Bitches need to do, they just need to just walk down a lane. Like, they have that minion support. If they can draw a team fight, those minions can just walk down either of the other lanes that they're in and end the game pretty much by themselves, and they win a team fight anyway. So it's just like end the game. You don't need to fucking farm the jungle. You just need to end this game, especially because MLU are picking up a lot of XP, a lot of gold from these minion waves at this point. So just end the game. Just Dave, for fuck's sakes, just end the fucking game.
I mean, they might just continue to stall it out because their mid laner seems to have left the game.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference. You know, 2.5 items, it's not gonna be a big deal. But they are gonna get engaged on with the Jinx, and Jinx
Shabbat goes down. Oh my god, this is 4v5, guys. Regilax picks up the kill onto the Nasus. Oh god. Fucking damn it, Dave. This is fucking gonna be another 50-minuter, eh? The mid laner, guys, I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but the mid laner of Baron's Little Bitches did disconnect a couple minutes ago. Probably 9 to 5 on the Nico is not in this game right now, which may be this is the only fucking way that the MLU can come back in this game if it is uneven 4v5. Oh my god, Dave, can you just fucking put me out of my misery, man? Like, what the fuck?
I think there's only one way to put you out of your misery, and the chat has asked for it.
Nah,
That's a chug.
That's a chug.
Anyways, you know, they're going to go for the reset here, clear out some vision maybe. I mean, there is absolutely no vision from MLU on the Baron. Hopefully they can pick this up for free. They're just going to have to not be too over-aggressive on the next fight. As we saw last fight, Schwab just got picked off, and that was the end of it. He was playing so clean prior to that, and now, I mean, you know, still no scrying orb.
No, but like the entire rest of the game, like, he was positioned super well, like in the back line. Kaitsune was appealing for him very nicely with her ults and her roots. Especially because Mishinbo's just had a hard on for Schwab this entire game. But yeah, so she had a bit of an int, or Schwab Adam had a bit of an int there, being fucking melee range for that fight. But regardless, with Baron buff, he may be able to just end this game if they are able to peel enough for him. 10-4 with 4 completed items and the BF sword in his back pocket. They may just be able to end this, but they flash in from Mishinbo. The ult as well from Kaitsune. Mishinbo is still alive. He's going to go down, but Shabab is able to flash out, and Regilax is going to go down off the backside as well, but they are pushing forward, and 4v5, who gives a fuck? This is Baron's little bitches. They are going to end this game.
Yeah, that was absolutely the cleanest 80 carry performance that I have seen in that team fight right there. That was nice.
That was actually
hot.
Nice. Good shit, Schwapped on that Jinx.
He perfectly flashed the Darius hook in and just continued to kite backwards. I mean, to be honest, it's those Chengos I'm happy to see if they're clicking backwards while they're still shooting people, but
yeah,
you know, that was nice.
No, but that was a super clean flash. That was really, really, really good for them. And 4v5, that doesn't matter. I mean, Marco may be out. We'll see if he can get his Wi-Fi connection back or something like that, but like that's fucking fantastic. Really quick, let's look at the damage. No surprise here. The massive damage output from Jinx was the deciding factor in that game. The Veigar actually did a lot of damage as well, but yeah, the Jinx did so much, 34k, and I actually just want to really look at the healing done. Oh my god, wait, what? How did the Sejuani do more healing than the Seraphine? Anyways, regardless, guys, great game. I'm gonna jump into the winners chat really quick and get a quick interview with the boys. Yo, guys, congratulations!
No,
man, that was a fantastic game. Yo, okay, so is Marco back now?
Overall person he knows.
Marco is missing.
Marco is
missing.
Marco is
missing in action.
Still MIA. Well, guys,
we lost him 7 minutes into that game.
And then he loves my hair because hair is a big thing.
Wait, okay,
when a friend has nice
I'm
hair,
muting.
It's like it just boosts him.
I'm
this
muting.
much cooler.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Fucking Nicole. Holy shit! There is no doubt in my mind that there is no one trick up your sleeve at all. You just have everything up your sleeve. Good shit on that Seraphine gameplay. You had all of the peel potential at your disposal for the Wukong, who just had a hard on for you and Adam, and you were able to keep him alive for the entire game. What was your game plan going into that game?
Sit in the back line.
Sit in the back line, throw out roots. You had some really strong ults as well. And Adam, my god, you had massive damage, especially in that last fight there. 4v5, able to end that game with your insane scaling capabilities. Good shit. Any last words from you guys before we head into a little break?
We're coming for Tony next, yo.
Yeah. Tony's next on the hit list for Baron's little bitches.
Let's go.
But good shit, guys. Congrats on the win, and we will see you in a bit. All right.